Okay guys, this is BMW 750i 2009 and I'm having some issues with the engine. It's running rough. All kinds of lights are on. You can hear how it sounds. I don't have a cover for it, so I'll need to get one. The car is even shaking while the engine is on and stuff like that. So today I will be replacing engine coils and spark plugs and see if this helps, because if you can see, there is 167,000 miles on it. Wait a second, where'd you go? There it is. So pretty much 170 miles. Usually coils and spark plugs don't last more than 100,000, so I'm gonna start with replacing the coils and spark plugs first, and then I'm gonna move on to something else. Okay, so I was able to remove one of the parts. Okay, so you disconnect this here, right here, by pressing on this small knob here, and then disconnect it. And to open this clip here, that's where it holds, where this holds, just open it like that. From If you were to do this side, you can just open it like this, or use your screwdriver to open like this. Okay, and then I removed this kind of part right here. I removed both sides and then just take it off and take it out. It's gonna look like this. And then there's two pins right here that hold it on the bottom, right here. You can just pull it off like that, and of course you have to disconnect it here, this pipe. Let me see. So it's only holding from one side, right here. So once you disconnect this, you can just pull it off. Okay, and here are the spark plugs and the engine coils. So I will need to remove this one here to get the access to this one, or maybe I will be able to insert it and remove it from here. So here's what I did. I removed this one and just loosen this one and just put it out of the way. It's actually very light aluminum, and I put the bolt back in, and this way I can remove this part here. This way I have the access to the coils. I'm gonna do the same to the other side. I'm gonna start removing the coils, engine coils. So you open this up like this, you disconnect the wire and just pull it.
Right now, if you can.
Yeah, use something to stick in there,
I'm using pliers.
or use pliers to pull it out. Just apply pulling pressure and hold it, and it should come out. This is how it looks. I got the same ones, brand new. Okay, by looking at them, we see that there's some kind of numbers. It looks like they were replaced with used ones, so that's a bad sign.
33,
I mean,
whatever the number is.
or maybe, I mean, it's a good sign for us, but it looks like they've been replacing them with old ones, but old ones are no good. So, and here is the original socket for the spark plugs. It's it's 14 millimeter socket. They come with another socket. I got this at AutoZone, so that's how it looks. So now we are gonna remove all of the spark plugs to check the engine compression, just to make sure that all the cylinders have compression in them. Now that all of the spark plugs are out and we connected this kind of tool right inside where the spark plug goes, and now we're gonna turn the engine and see how much pressure it gives. Okay, so we drew some how the engine looks.
Now we're
Pretty
testing
much we
each one.
tested
We're
this
gonna
one,
pretty much just test all each one of it.
it gives
One of these.
150. So that's a very good pressure. Now we're gonna insert it to a different one. Release the pressure. That's it. Okay. Okay. So pretty much the same pressure. 149, 150.
149, I'll say.
So we got all the pressure measurements, and all of them are good, pretty much. 150, 155, 149. So all of them are good. So now we're just gonna replace the spark plugs and coils and see if it's not gonna have any misfire or anything like that. So here are the new spark plugs, and here are some instructions for torque specs.
Explain exactly where.
We have 14 millimeter, and we're gonna use flat C. So that's.
We're not using a clipper?
Okay, so we are going to be using from 15 lb
explain why it's
pounds
flat top.
because we have aluminum heads, and here's cast iron heads, but we got aluminum. So, and we have flat seat spark plugs,
Explain why.
not
Not a
tapper, because this is flat over here, or taper.
Because this inside is flat, not a cone shape.
Yes. So these are the old ones, and they kind of look bad and wet. So yeah. Gonna use 20 lbs because 15 is kind of loose when you're using the regular range. Kind of looks loose, so we're using 20 lb feet.
That's it.
The new coils, these are old, and I got new ones already installed, 2 of them. So make sure you get the right coils, because I didn't know which coils I had, and I ordered with a metal piece over here and some kind of plastic spots over there. So, and it did not fit, so I ended up returning the engine coils, and I bought exactly the same as these, but those the ones did not fit. The connection was right and everything, but it was like thick over here or something. It just could not get all the way in, so it would just stick out. Okay, here's the new coil that I'm gonna be installing. Okay, I'm gonna point to the spark plug. This right here has to sit in between. Like this. In between those metal things. So just press and see that it's all the way in. Then you can connect the wire. So I started the car. It runs, but it runs exactly the same as it used to. So maybe there was a problem with those engine coils and spark plugs, but I don't know yet. So what I'm gonna do is connect all those hoses and those sensors and everything for the vacuum and stuff, even though it shouldn't be even starting without those sensors and stuff like that, but as you can see it still runs. That's kind of strange though, but no progress yet. Okay, so before I install this I believe air intake, there's 2 of those, and as you can see there's filters. So I just wanna, and I see some dust and dirt, so I'm just gonna remove this and clean it before I install it. It looks like there's like two filters here in one. So pretty much this was like really dirty, so you can still see some dirt. I'm gonna blow this off, and as you can see, this one was broken. Maybe this could cause some, um, vacuum leak, um, but I used some silicone for now. Gonna let it dry, but later on I might replace, but for now I want to find the problem. So I'm just gonna clean these. This goes here, and then this one. Okay, so I have installed everything back, and as you can see, I checked um, the diagnostics, and I still have some random misfire, as well as some specific cylinders misfire. I will have to do some research and try to find the problem, and I will keep you updated. So subscribe to my channel and like the video if it was helpful. Usually replacing engine coils and spark plugs solves the issue, but not this time.